Hi everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand, medical doctor. I am passionate about people improving their health naturally. Fewer things make me happier as a doctor. I'm certainly the opposite of a pill-pushing doctor, the doctor that wants to throw pills and injections at people, a doctor who thinks that that is their only job. They're almost writing the prescription. Frequently, they're already writing a prescription or typing away the second that their patient is walking through the door. I want to do the opposite, which is why I have dedicated my career to metabolic health and working with people who want to make positive change. Because truly, when somebody treads this path, and of course it's difficult to do, I accept that, but when somebody commits to that and says, no longer will I be a victim of modern mainstream culture, I won't keep going in the wrong direction and eventually becoming what the establishment wants. Those big corporations want you to be a recurrent customer. They want you to be on their pills and their injections forever. When somebody takes that positive step and undergoes a health transformation, it's absolutely magnificent. Frequently, I've been able to guide them on de-escalating their medications, whether it's a statin, a blood pressure pill, or a diabetes pill, because so many modern day illnesses are completely reversible by lifestyle. And I think it's totally deliberate that the medical industrial complex doesn't emphasize this enough. They kind of normalize the fact that people, when they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, will start to get sick. This is an atrocious situation. And I want to share with you in this video the story of somebody I grew up with who went down the typical path. He's an intelligent guy. He had a busy career. He has a family. He had a young family at the time. And growing up, he was always very sporty. He would always be participating in an activity. He would be in good shape. Then he got married in his 20s. And then, like a lot of people do, he started to fall into some bad habits. So by his early 30s, he was completely out of shape and he was starting to get a lot of health problems. He was telling me about them. He would be going to the doctor. The doctor would be telling him that he had a blood sugar level which was slowly creeping up. His cholesterol was slowly creeping up. There were other signs of inflammation in his skin. He was feeling sluggish and he knew that he had an issue. And I would regularly talk to him about reversing this naturally. But then he decided that enough was enough. He was not going to go down this path. He didn't want to be a lifelong customer of the pharmaceutical industry. And he decided to make some positive changes. And within a few months, he started to see a dramatic improvement. Of course, I was guiding him along the way, but he was doing all of the hard work. And lo and behold, now we're a couple of years into this journey. He is a completely new person, but those initial changes started to happen very quickly. And this is why I became a doctor. I did not become a doctor to push pills and injections at people and not want to guide them the right way away from illness. I accept that there may be some people who won't initiate lifestyle change, no matter how much you encourage them. But I don't think it helps that the medical establishment basically has almost zero real encouragement. Our whole paradigm is to getting people on a treadmill of becoming that lifelong customer of the medical industrial complex. So I'm going to share his story right here because we actually made it into a social media reel. He went from being someone who was overweight, inflamed, insulin resistant, like so many tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people, and he initiated some very positive changes. So check out this reel, and if anyone out there is interested in my program, the MetThrive method, which I specially designed to help anybody out there who has insulin resistance, is overweight, and has other creeping health problems, check it out in the link down below. Here we go. He's a whole new person now. His health problems have been reversed. He's got more energy than ever, and he will never look back. Well done, my friend.